Here's your text with all dots removed. I'm staying strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and not be there for them. So I just want them to always just know it's as insane as a championship game three-pointer in the final seconds, and the WNBA has officially suspended Angel Reese for the rest of her life. The WNBA may decide to use you as a lesson. Angel, the league can't just let it slip when you do things that make people look twice before going out of line, because the game is all about respect, sportsmanship, and keeping the field tidy. It's like telling the new players, hey, don't move like that, or you'll be like Angel. Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want you all to realize that it's not just because of one person. We have a fierce competition, and you want to prove to the public that you can hang with the greatest, but here's the thing, you'll never be in her league. Angel Reese has been detected using performance-enhancing drugs, which are strictly prohibited in the WNBA. Caitlin possesses that king instinct, and while you're out there trying to close the gap, it seems like your rude and disrespectful behavior only makes it worse. Remember that time you made fun of Caitlin during the National Music Championship? Sure, it got you some social media attention, but it also made you look like the antagonist in a Disney film, but without the charm. And Ant fans love a good rivalry, but they also value respect. And let's face it, your antics only guarantee that you won't ever receive the same level of affection from the fans. It's like trying to attack LeBron while you're known for stepping on the floor and flip-flops. You know you're trying to be like Oshia, one-hit wonder but it's like, now what, two-hit wonder? Like the fuck you thought I was feeling you? Yeah nigga, a bunch. You gave Caitlin the famous "you can't see me" gesture, as though you were a WWE superstar, but it backfired faster than a poorly delivered pizza. The fans saw the needless drama, and it only served to stoke the flames. You thought you were being clever, but all you did was paint yourself as the bad guy in a league that values sportsmanship. And let's not forget that incident on the sidelines when you rolled your eyes when a reporter questioned you about your behavior during a news conference. That's not the way to win people over. When you sit in a chair with your legs on the keyboard and tell your boss, yeah, I really want that promotion, it doesn't compute, but we can figure out your rebound game. You now recognize your board work. But let's face it, the majority of those rebounds are from your own misses. It's similar to that student in school who keeps raising their hand only to respond to their own questions when you're out there shooting. It can sometimes feel like you're trying to nail a Jenga tower with a wrecking ball. The rebounds may seem impressive, but let's face it, you're missing a lot. That's not exactly the mark of the world's best. Rather, it's more like a never was pretending to be a has-been. What does this signify for your future? Then if you want to turn this around, you need to reevaluate your strategy and demonstrate that you are more than just a player who is skilled at making headlines for the wrong reasons. If you're serious about becoming well-known in the league, start demonstrating that you respect the game and your opponents. You have the talent, but it's time to back it up with humility and expertise rather than just fluster. The fans aren't likely to forget your actions anytime soon. They want to see respect, dedication, and talent, not just someone who can hurl insults like confetti at a birthday party. All-star career, and Angel Reese keeps in her first ever All-Star game. Come on, an offensive board leads the WNBA in that category. When discussing the best women's basketball players, names like Caitlin Clark-Wilson and Breanna Stewart immediately spring to mind. Each of these players offers a special combination of skill, dedication, and respect for the game. However, Angel Reese, despite her talent, is not even close to being regarded as one of the best. Let's examine why and how her off-court persona, especially her social media presence, seems to overshadow her on-court performance. For example, Clark's ability to control the game, distribute the ball, and sink crucial baskets under pressure has confirmed her as a star. Wilson's flexibility, defensive prowess, and leadership make her an invaluable player. Even though you could see Reese putting up respectable numbers and displaying moments of brilliance, it's important to compare those results to another rookie. You know the rookie, but let's pretend you don't. Players like Clark and Wilson not only contribute consistently, but also lift their teams with clutch performances and playmaking. Time out of that timeout, direct entry into Angel Reese. And just let her go to work. No double-team comms. She goes over her middle shoulder and able to finish inside. Now to Mabry, high post. Reese spinning on Mercedes Russell and scoring. Nice move. Angel Reese squaring up on Mercedes Russell, faked left. And then it's just unorthodox. Danielson able to get that to Engsler, who takes the three that one's off the mark. Allen now pushing for Chicago as Reese trying to get behind the defense does count the bucket, and Reese will get a chance for one more. The degree of difficulty on this catch was big time. I don't know how she got herself shot ready in time. 71-59 Angel Reese. What she got in her? Oh, she draws a contact. Get in there. Got it. Shy Barbie going to work. One thing that Angel Reese is not going to do, and that's shy away from contact. She doesn't care if it's Neko or Yuma K. In contrast, although while Reese occasionally excels, these moments usually appear to occur against weaker opponents or in matches where her side has a significant advantage when confronted with elite-level talent. However, her performance usually suffers, which raises questions about her preparedness to play women's basketball at the top levels. And the most positive, Paul Courtney Williams, provides that little chip that this Minnesota Lynx team needed. Snatched her up from Chicago. Here goes Reese penetrating. 6 points to go with her 8 rebounds. I like when Angel Reese takes it off the bounce. I like her ability, her tumble. Joe, it's blocked by Reese, gets her own miss on top. Mabry shuffles it over. Look at the points and rebounds per game. Sure, those numbers can be incredible, but they usually come from her own missed shots or from a team strategy that is meant to feed her. How often do we see her dominate against elite teams? Not often enough. For example, her shooting percentages tend to drop in crucial games against elite teams. This isn't just a bad day at work, it's a history of underperformance when the spotlight is shining brightest. And even though she may put on numbers against weaker teams, it doesn't make her one of the best. Padding of statistics. I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now, and understanding negative things have probably been said about me. But honestly, I'll take that, because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that role and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah. The reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.